Hello, and welcome to I Hate the Internet, the only podcast dedicated to hating the internet. My name is TJ Miller.
And I didn't do it?
Today on I Hate the Internet, we are going to read you a story about the Chicago hospital shooting. Doctor and pharmacist and policeman killed. A doctor, newly graduated pharmacist, and a police officer were killed after a gunman opened fire at a hospital in Chicago, police say. The gunman was seen arguing with a doctor.
Hey, I got a great idea for a book.
What's that?
It's gonna be called Huckleberry Finn without the N-word, and it's just gonna be 250 completely blank pages. Is that a good idea? Yeah. Well, let's try to get it.
I've ever heard.
Yeah, I know, right? I didn't even have to make a voice for you. I think I'm gonna try. I think I'll try to get this published. I heard from my friend who is a science nonfiction writer, not science fiction writer, no non-science nonfiction writer, who published his own book for Frizzle for free. That's Black for free on. He published it for free on Amazon because they'll just publish anything, and that's what he told me. They'll just publish anything, and so far he says that he's sold 1 billion copies. So,
all right, well, let's go to Amazon.
I feel like I could just write a book, and if it sell 1 billion copies and I price it at like $1 billion per book, I'll probably be richer than at least Donald Trump, and possibly Mitt Romney as well. So let's go to Amazon real quick and try to put this to work to write this book. Okay, here we are at Amazon.
Okay, so we just went to Amazon. Apparently, you can't just publish whatever you want. We did get a response from the one and only Ramesh.
Right. Ramesh has to say about my book, Huckleberry Finn without the N-word, which is 250 completely blank pages. He says, "Hello, Kevin. Sorry for the delay in responding to your email. Please note that we allowed no more than 2 consecutive blank pages at the beginning or middle of a manuscript file and or 10 consecutive blank pages at the end. On checking the manuscript of your paperback book, Adventures of Huckleberry Finn without the N-word, I could see that the entire manuscript is completely blank pages with no satisfying content in it, which may be disappointing to our customers. So this may not be approved for publishing due to disappointing content. For more information on content guidelines, please refer to this help page link." And then he puts a link in that I could refer to. Thanks for understanding and support. Were you satisfied with the support provided? Yes, no. Links. Regards from Ramesh.
So it sounds like Ramesh is think that this would be better with the N-words.
Should we... well, see, there are 2 options here. Either we could... Since he wants the content in the book, we could add all the N-words back in and try to publish it again.
Let's
or
should we call him and see if we could do 250 pages of N-words?
I would like to either do that or try to explain to him what the N-word is, because you do need some context, and how maybe we could just try to explain the history of it for him so he understands.
Okay, I mean, I like my idea better, but whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just call him and see what happens.
Okay, and we're back. Turns out you can't call Amazon. So I think we're just going to go with the conclusion that Amazon loves the N-word. They wish that the N-word was used more often than it is being used right now. And, just they're super fans.
Right. Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Perhaps I heard from another friend of mine who also wanted to be a published author who had a similar problem to mine. He wanted to publish his own. He is a fantasy writer. No, he's a nonfiction fantasy writer. He's a fan fiction writer who writes nonfiction and fiction in the same book. It's very cutting edge stuff. And talking about cutting edges, he's a chef as well. And he's very good at when we have dinner, anyway.
You know what Jeff Bezos' fantasy is?
Oh yeah.
An entire book of N-words.
Right. He can't just,
If Jeff Bezos were to write a book, we all know the book that he would write, because apparently our artistic freedom is being taken away from us so that he can keep it for him.
Right. He doesn't like anything that leaves something to the imagination. He just...
In a blank book, you could add the N-words.
What I think is especially racist about Jeff Bezos is that he has his last name rhyme with pesos, which is the Mexican currency. I don't know why he doesn't just have his last name be Munzies. I mean, Dalzers.
Well, let's give Barnes & Noble a call. Okay, it turns out that we don't have to call Barnes & Noble. We can just sign up for it on the internet. We can put our book on there with a cover, and guess what?
It's published.
An entire book without the N-word.
Wow.
Can you believe it?
Now
2018 is an incredible year.
Now that I think back about it, that Amazon situation was the first time that someone got mad at me for not saying the N-word. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've never...
Usually it's just me
friends,
running around calling people the N-word and them getting mad at me. But this is the first time that not saying it has gotten me in trouble.
I mean, the people I hang out with are pretty cool with the N-word.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't... Is that why you took it out of the book? Because people got mad?
Yeah, exactly. I wanted one.
I thought you just took it out so you could keep them all for yourself.
No, I wanted a book that families could sit down together, and even if you couldn't read, you could read it.
Ramesh sounds like a real and we're back. So if you go to barnesandnoble.com and search the website, you can probably find it. The easier way to find it would be to go to our Patreon, donate to us all of your money, and then you can click the link on there. And if you donate us money, you can actually go to the website and it'll take you to our merch page, and you can get a free copy of the book.
Right.
Not this book, because this book you actually have to pay for yourself. You don't get this, but we can send you a free copy of a book if you donate us money.
Right. When we say the book, we mean the Bible. And when we say to get it free, we mean stand on a street corner long enough and someone will probably just have a box of books and they'll just give you that for free. And then maybe you could sell it for a profit. It is the best-selling book of all time.
That's actually how Amazon
Harry
started.
Potter 1. What?
That's actually how Amazon started.
Is that? Oh,
it's
yeah.
A guy standing on the street, just waiting for books.
Right. Bible or Jeff Bezos start from humble beginning. He was waiting on street corner for books, and he waited long enough, and someone came up and gave him Bible, but he realized that he couldn't sell Bible very well. So a young author at the time named Just Kidding Rowling had her book coming out called Harry, and Harry was about a humble magician who made his living on the side by doing pottery. And when he was doing pottery, he figured out that he could add art to the pottery by using a stick that he found in his backyard. And while his pottery was not successful at first, using this stick and saying Latin words to the pot and putting art on it made beautiful, wondrous art. And he was able to sell his art for a lot of money after that. And being an orphan at the time, he didn't have a 401k, and he was backed up to the wazoo in student loan debt for his art degree, which he realized after the fact was not such a prudent decision. When he was done with his art degree, he thought, maybe I should have just been an accountant or a financier. But luckily, he stuck with art and found that magic stick, which was so necessary in his development for the Academy of Hogwash to find him and recruit him.
Joy Harris Agency?
Hi, please hold.
Sure.
Hi, yes. Are you there?
Yes.
Sorry about that. Looking for a literary agent for one of my clients. He just published a book.
Okay.
Please hold. I'll get him for you.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi. So the best way to do that is to email a query to submissions@joyharrisliterary.com. And in that, just write about what this author has already written, what they like to write, a little bit of who they are, and then
Is this the literal Asian?
I'm sorry?
Is this the literary Asian?
No, I'm her assistant.
Oh, okay. Well, I wrote a book, and the book is entitled Huckleberry Finn Without the N-Word, and it's 250 completely blank pages. And my manager just contacted you about looking for a literary Asian, and I'm trying to get someone to help me get that into some stores and get that distributed.
Okay, I understand that. So the best way to do that is definitely by email, so that our team can consider you as a client. So you would just email submissions@joyharrisliterary.com, which is also on our website. And the guidelines are really just a short email, sort of brief bio of you, and then a brief synopsis of your book, like what you just told me, and then a sample from your book.
Right. Well, would it be okay if I got your phone number so I could call you as well?
Sure. This is the phone number.
Oh, okay. Is there one?
Yeah. So you have it.
Is there one that a phone number that I can call you at, but that I can call someone who has like a real artistic vision, such as myself?
I'm not sure what you mean. I think calling this number is really the best way to get in touch with our agency, and the email itself is probably the most important in terms of getting considered for representation.
Okay, so if I wanted to get my book to you guys, could I fax it?
I think fax would be a little bit hard for us. We really rely on email. If you could email it as a PDF or a Word doc attachment, that would be much preferred. And then we will be able to consider it. If you would really like, you can mail it to us. I can give you our office address. But really, mail and email are the only ways.
Okay. What is your office address, real quick?
It's
Got it. Okay. So if I put that in my phone, then I'll be able to call your superior?
no, but no, that was just the physical address to this office. So if you wanted to send your submission as a physical hard copy, you would be able to do that to that address.
Okay. What do you think are the? Do you like the idea of my book? Like, what do you think the chances of it being distributed to stores are?
I really can't say. It's best to really consider a piece of work. So if you send it to us, then we can read some of it. We can think about it and then have a clearer answer for you about how we feel about it.
Oh, what if I read it to you right now? What do you? Would you listen to it or?
No, I have to go back to work. But the best way to do that is to email us the submission and just to write us a nice email about yourself and explaining the book.
Hi, this is Kevin's manager again. Sorry, please hold.